What's up, everyone? In this video I'm talking about an electric foil shaver, and it's this shaver here. It's the TPOB skull shaver, and TPOB stands for the Pissed Off Barber. All right, so stay with me and I'm gonna tell you all about this really cool electric foil shaver. Now let me say I bought this from Amazon.com, and I thought it was a great price, very affordable. I did go to the Pissed Off Barber's website and looked at this and checked out the information about this product, this shaver, and they call this the TPOB Slime Skull Foil Shaver. So what I'm going to do in this video is just talk about, a few things, the packaging and my overall impression about the presentation, the included accessories, the power of this device, the overall portability of the device, and then of course the performance. I want to also give you my overall thoughts about this foil shaver. And so with that said, let's jump into it, and please stay with me to the end. Now I'm starting with the packaging because I think packaging really matters. I think it's a very good indicator of a company's attention to quality. I think it shows that a company, if they take the time to package a product really well, it shows that they have pride in the product. It shows that they are not cutting corners. It shows attention to detail. It shows a commitment to brand and to its branding, and to ensuring that that its product has a great presentation, and that it cares about the quality, the delivery and presentation of its product. And so let me just say that the packaging is outstanding. I think they really have taken the time to figure out how to make a good impression, and it shows that this company, in my opinion, really is not just focused on making a sale and after that, no, it wants to make a lasting impression. So yeah, packaging is outstanding. On the product page for the item that I purchased on Amazon.com, it mentioned, it points out that it has nice packaging, but it mentioned something about having decals in the packaging, I don't see the decals. It's not really that important to me. But just that's something to note. Now, it very well could be that I didn't see it and I've accidentally discarded it somewhere, but I just wanted to point that out. And let me just quickly say that in terms of the accessories that come with this item, I think they're helpful and expected. But I've got this cord, and I'll say that the cord, it's not too short, but it could be longer. And then you got this little brush, which is always helpful in clearing off, cleaning off the debris. These type of brushes usually accompany, trimmers, shavers, and so forth. I like the feel of this in my hand. It's got these little ridges. I don't know if you can see that, these little bumps here that are good for a grip. I could see how this, I've already got hair in here. I could see how this would be effective in helping to clean off the foil or the blades here. So this is helpful. I just have to not lose it. Then you've got this cap. Now I will say that this cap is somewhat loose. That's what I found. I don't know if it's just this particular device, the one that I bought, but I mean, yeah, it's not that it fits on somewhat snugly, but it's easy to come off, I should say. So again, that's not a big deal for me, but just wanted to point that out. All right, so now let me talk about power. This is, as I mentioned, a USB charged device, and it's battery powered. And as I understand it, has a lithium ion battery. Now, in terms of the motor, I think it's a powerful motor. I will say that on the Amazon product page, it said that the motor has 9,000 RPMs, whereas on the company's website, on the product page for this particular foil shaver, it said 8,800 RPMs, and it noted that it is a turbocharged motor. So I'm not really sure which number is right. Nonetheless, it seems to be a rather powerful, or have a rather powerful motor. Now, again, the product is charged by USB, and it's supposed to take 30 minutes to charge, so that's relatively quick. And the device is supposed to hold its charge, or it will last for 3 hours before, I guess, it needs another charge. So they refer to it as the working time. That's 3 hours. There are two power levels. There's this first level, which sounds like that, and that's a low setting, and then it has the higher setting. Sounds like this. Yeah, I really do like the sound of this electric razor. I will say that there is a consistent, when you're actually shaving, there is a consistency to it. I mean, it doesn't lag. It's not really choppy. It does feel strong. It's not at all a weak electric shaver. And, you know, it has enough power. Now, electric shavers are portable, but some are more portable than others. So, for example, a portable shaver or an electric shaver that has a dedicated cord, in my opinion, is a little less portable. It's portable, but it's less portable in my mind than a battery-powered one. And a larger electric shaver is, in my opinion, less portable, in a sense, than a smaller one. And two battery-powered electric shavers, with all things being equal, the one with the better charge, or the longer lasting charge, in my opinion, in a sense, is more portable, in that you can take it around from place to place and not have to plug it in and charge it if it lasts longer. If it runs out of batteries, it's not really useful. And so, you know, there is not as much usefulness in its portability. This is a little easier to carry around than a lot of the other electric shavers that I have seen and used. And again, it feels good in my hand, but in terms of handling, I will just point out that one of the things I like about this design is that it's really easy for me to rotate. You know, this size, the length is, I think, just perfect, and the width is great as well, but it really just works well in terms of being able to position the device in different ways as you're shaving. And I like that about this. So I like the shape. Again, there's no odd shape. It's not, it's just the right size. It's not too big. And so I really, really like the portability and the handling of this electric shaver. All right, so now I want to talk about performance. Now, this is, I think, very, very important for a foil shaver, right? And this performs, let me just say outright, this performs exceptionally well. But when you consider that it's so affordable, it just makes it even more remarkable how good this is, performance-wise. This electric shaver is supposed to have anti-allergy foils, and I think that's cool. So I think that is something really great for performance, so that there's not a lot of irritation when one is shaving. But, you know, really the second thing that is really worth highlighting for everyone is that it shaves very smoothly and consistently, and it does a good job at shaving hair, both on my head and on my face. And at the heart of that is that it shaves very closely. And I mean, it's a really close shave on both my head and my face. And it really is effective at removing the hair. Now, I will say that I have no problem getting behind my ears when I'm shaving my head, or the back of my neck and so forth, or under my jawline. But I can imagine that the mini shaver, in addition to being a bit more portable than even this, that would be easier to use, in certain areas when I'm shaving. So, for example, when I shave right above the mustache, I'm able to effectively do it, but I could do it more precisely with the smaller one, which I believe they call the mini skull. I don't know the name, but there's a mini that looks just like this, but it's smaller. And I can imagine that would be easier behind the ears. I have this type of goatee where I often shave right here, so I was able to do that, no problem. It's not too wide where it interferes with that, but it would be better with the mini. Same thing with under the jawline. I wouldn't say that I had difficulty shaving under here, but I had to do several more passes than I might otherwise have to do. If I was using a smaller one that can get in at those, could work the angles better and get underneath there easily. So with all that said, let me say that the performance is exceptional. It's outstanding, in my opinion. Now, in terms of my overall impressions, I don't know if you might be able to tell from the video thus far, but let me just try to keep this really brief by saying that this device is a winner overall so far. Again, I haven't used it a very long time, but I can say that I am very pleased with my purchase, and in terms of how it functions, the performance is great. The battery life seems to be very good. The ability, the quick charge is great, and the overall portability, and that is very practical. It's lightweight, and many devices are portable, but this really feels, it really is of a size and doesn't use a base station, and is easy to plug in using a USB cord and feels great in my hand. And I should underscore that it is great for achieving a close shave. It really works well to shave the skull, thus the name, I suppose. But it does a good job shaving on the head as well as the face. And that is super important, right? All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd appreciate that. Hit the thumbs up. And with all that said, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. Take care.